Okay, right. Let's get started on this. I've got 3 replays here that I found on ballchasing.com from just a few days ago between Scrub and Spider. I'm not skipping, I've not been cherry picking replays here, I just took the 3 most recent replays that they played, and they all did happen one after another, so we're getting a little ranked mini-series here between Scrub and Spider. Let me just make sure I transition this correctly. There we go. Let me know if the game sound is working, by the way. Yesterday I apparently had double game sound. Is it okay for now, guys? Or have I beamed it again? Just as we get started here. We've got Scrub Killa in the blue. We've got Spider in the orange for game 1. All good, perfect, nice. How's about the volume? Is the volume okay? I've left the volume at what we reached yesterday when we said, or when you guys agreed that it was fine, so it should be good. Oh dear, what on earth is that ground shot by Scrub? He forgot to flip until he was like in the ball and then it just didn't go anywhere. Huge mechanical failure. If he was live streaming this game, I would assume that somebody just subscribed and he went to check the name mid-shot, because that was a really, really bad connection there. But yeah, Spider, like I said before, he's one of those players who's been popping up in a few of these ranked casts I've been doing, because he's one of the highest rated players who does auto-upload his replays. So, and you know, the fact that he ran into Scrub 3 times in a row shows that they're pretty close in rank. They're definitely both very high rated players. Should be a good matchup. Scrub getting a good equalizer there. That's quite a classic Scrub Killa goal, actually, where he just pops the ball forward and then beats his opponent to the second touch. Spider delayed air dribble. Oh, not a bad one. What a save by Scrub, though. Very good save. He lands in position to grab the boost. Playing quite patiently on the second attack. Okay! Scrub Killa with this sideways delayed flick. That was nasty. I mean, usually you'll see more of a vertical approach to those to lift the ball up and over the opponent, but the acceleration on the ball was sufficient to get past Spider just with no angle change, really. He just went straight at him and accelerated it so quickly with that flick that it didn't even matter that he was going directly at his opponent. I've always said this, you know, going directly at your opponent, it limits your options, but hey, if you've got a monster of a flick, it doesn't really matter which way you approach the goal from. You've always got a chance to score if you can flick the ball at that kind of speed. Scrub Killa historically has not had a monstrous flick at his disposal. Good bump there by Spider. Scrub is trying to go over the top of him, but he did get tagged. Really good game, actually, between these two so far. That's not a bad kickoff for Scrub. Nice bump. Very important that he got that slight bump onto Spider, who's coming in for the demo now. Scrub Killa saw it coming. Overall, still a good position for Spider to be in. That demo threat was enough to win him back the possession. Scrub Killa is doing the same thing in the far corner. You'll notice both players are doing that. Whenever their opponent is trying to control the ball in the back corner, they get right up close and personal. But the more important aspect is that they do not dodge into the ball. They're just there. The presence, the pressure is enough. Oof. Scrub leaving that one a bit late. And this isn't the greatest clear by him. He's gone straight towards Spider, who controls the 50-50 very well. Oh, he's going to turtle him! 3-2 with the turtle goal. Spider takes the lead in style. And yeah, the problem there for Scrub is that, you know, he tried to wait and get a good clear on the ball, but despite playing it quite patiently, he didn't get a very good clear on it. He ended up hitting the ball quite away from the back wall, which enabled Spider to set up a second shot without wasting much time. Scrub Killa walking down the line now. That's great positioning by him. Another active bump when Spider's in the area. Scrub's always looking to step on him. Very good air dribble defense by Spider. Almost perfect. If he'd landed you know, clean on the back wall there, the counter-attack would have been on. Well, it still is, but now he's against a defended net. A bit too slow in the setup to catch that flick cleanly. Scrub Killa not going to waste any time this one. The change of pace there by Scrub Killa is interesting. Most of his attacks have been quite methodical, they've been quite slow. Now suddenly he's moving a bit more quickly, but unable to catch up to that ball and land the reset on it. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Spider's way off target with that flick, and this is very problematic. Scrub Killa's got an opening, and he does find it. Good accuracy by Scrub to punish Spider's careless giveaway of possession. Very good game though overall. There've been a couple of mistakes. You know, Scrub Killa conceding that third goal was definitely an unforced error for him to give the ball back to Spider, and likewise Spider just giving away possession. Now, was that a double demo? It was. That's important because had that been a demo for just Spider, I think he was probably scoring. Killa never going to be conceding those kind of shots. Expert defense once again, in a position he became famous for back in the day. Spider's had to concede possession once again. Definitely a weakness of his, I would say, that we're seeing so far. Oh, Killa collapsed him. 4-3. And this is why you can't give away the ball that freely. I wanted to give him credit earlier on for, you know, pressuring Scrub every time that he did end up being forced to give the ball to him. But the last couple of goals have been pretty low pressure plays onto Scrub. He's had lots of space, lots of time to just pick his spot, pick his shot. Oh, the boost management from Spider is just too good though. Killa didn't want to back down from that ball because he didn't have any boost at his disposal, but he underestimated how much Spider had saved. He probably didn't expect that acceleration. This game is proven to be extremely close. I don't know why. I mean, you guys are saying Killa gets tilted by Spider. Oh, bit of lag there in the replay, I think. Maybe a server lag, because that does actually get coded into replays if I'm not mistaken. Wow, what a shot by Scrub. That was inspired by Khaled, I'm sure. Perfect connection with the side flip shot off the top of the bounce. I mean, it's not something Khaled invented, but it's definitely something he popularized recently. Yeah, Killa gonna play the time wasting game now. This is intelligent. Well, that was a bit risky though. I don't know how he anticipated Spider making contact with him below supersonic speed there. It looked like Spider was moving pretty quickly. But for some reason, Scrub was confident. Oh, he's going for the bumps. Oh my goodness, if that bounced, then I think Spider was scoring. Look at this position at the end of the game. If that ball bounces, how close was it to bouncing up in the air on 0 seconds? I'm pretty sure Spider was scoring. We need to take a look at Spider's boost. Yeah, he's got tons of boost. He's definitely scoring that. If he can just get this ball to bounce up on 0 seconds. It's already on 0 when it flicks up into the air. Killa knew that. He goes for the bumps. It's definitely a scary position though. Definitely very scary to be near post with no boost when your opponent is sitting there with 100. I'm gonna bring up the overlay again just so I can load up the next game without spoiling the result. But good game there. Not sure why Spider tilts Scrub based on that game alone. They both played a pretty good game there. It was you know, not the chasiest game. I thought after you guys said that Spider tilts Scrub that we were going to see a lot of ball chasing in the matchup, but it really wasn't the case. That was quite calculated by both players. In fact, I think Spider should ball chase more than he did in that game. I think he should try to up the pressure, if anything, and bring the game into Scrub's half more often. This is game 2, Spider in the blue now. Scrub starting us off with a demo. Is he thinking about more aggression here? Oh, he thinks a bit too long. Spider just drives into the ball. There's my analysis of that goal. Thanks, by the way, Moonface, for the Prime. Welcome to the stream. And also TT with the 11-month Prime. Welcome back. And then Avneet2709 with the 4-month Prime. Welcome back to you as well. Appreciate the support, guys. Yeah, I'd love to know Scrub's reasons for getting tilted by Spider. For the record, by the way, let's just go over a few names of players who used to tilt Scrub. They maybe do still tilt Scrub, but they used to tilt Scrub whenever you'd run into them multiple times in a row in 1v1. This list is, it includes and is not limited to Ahmad from Sandrock Gaming, Alpha54 from Vitality. Who else did Scrub? OSM back in the day. Absolutely a player who would tilt Scrub because they'd run into each other all the time. And I think OSM might still be a player who tilts Scrub actually, but Alpha and Ahmad, I don't think that Scrub will get tilted by those guys. When he matches up against him, I think especially Alpha, I've heard Scrub talking about that matchup. Great save by Spider. Nice landing as well. But I've heard Scrub talk about the Alpha 54 matchup recently. He says he really, well, from what I heard, he said he really enjoys playing against Alpha because it's more of a, you know, a matchup that he's used to. And I think the thing for Scrub is that when he respects his opponent, he has a lot more fun in the matchup. He loves playing against Fairy Peak. He loves playing against Alpha these days. But when he first ran into Alpha way back in the day, I've actually got a match on my channel, a really old show match of Scrub versus Alpha. And Scrub is the existence of that show match. The reason it happened is because Alpha kept sniping Killa in 1v1. and Scrubkilla called him out to a show match. That's why it happened. You know, I think the fact that Spider tilts Scrub now might just be because he's a bit of an unknown quantity. He's not a name that Scrubkilla recognizes and respects at the same level as the others I've just mentioned. But in the future, if Spider keeps on improving, he absolutely could join that list of players who were formerly like the players who tilted Scrub just by seeing the nameplate. But now he's got respect for them. But yeah, I think that's, you know, it's one of the things that both made Scrub a great player, but at the same time can be a weakness for him. He does tend to underestimate some of his opponents these days. Talking about Revzy, talking about Rezi in Salt Mine 2 qualifiers, those guys were underestimated by Scrub, ended up beating him. Speed perhaps as well in Salt Mine 2 quals. I don't know if he was underestimated, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was. You know, Scrubkilla tends to play a lot more effectively against the absolute top tier, and if he can treat players like Spider as if they were a top tier player, I think he might actually do better against them. He might have a more effective game plan against them. But being confident, you know, thinking that you're the best player in the lobby, especially in 1v1, it is a pretty big thing. It's a pretty big deal. Got to believe in yourself to be able to beat the other guy, to be better than the other guy. And Scrub definitely does all the time have plenty of confidence. Real Harry Butter, thanks to the 14-month Prime. Skeleton Ripper, thanks to the brand new Prime. Welcome back to you. Welcome back and welcome, respectively, I should say. And Papa Nappa, thanks to 35 months Prime. Who would be a legend in Snow Day? Puxer. Oh my goodness. How have I never heard that before? How have I never... Somebody should rename themselves Puxer97 and then just be a Snow Day main. Oh, are we going to see the Rule 2? No, Scrubkilla. He could have gone for the Rule 2 there. You can see that Spider was ready for it because he's thinking, well, I'm winning. I might as well go for this one. Oh, okay, Scrub's tilted now. He had too much respect for the reset and the ball's bounced in over his head. 2-goal gap. I think that's the punishment for breaking Rule 2 there. Yeah, it's so funny that Spider was like, well, I'm winning by 1. If you want a headlock, I'm down. Scrub was like, wait, let me check the score. Oh yeah, we're losing. Can't be doing that. But, you know, you could have maybe let the ball roll around a little bit, see if he can get it close to Spider's goal and then break the Rule 2, because I don't think it was rolling into his net. It would probably very slowly roll back into Spider's half. It might take a minute, but we'll get there eventually. Look at all the snowflakes in chat right in Rule 1. If you're like, listen, it's free speech and all that, you guys are allowed to think whatever you want. It doesn't make it any more correct, though. The OGs know what Rule 1 really is. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Alright, so Scrubkilla may continue to be tilted after that mind game goal. Let's see if he can bring this one back. Let's see if he can close the gap here. Not a bad pre-flip attempt into an air dribble. He couldn't catch up to the ball though. Ooh, Spider is feeling confident. Wow. Very nice 50-50. And Scrubkilla has to pre-flip just to deny the counter. Funnily enough, Spider's shot was off. Oh, that one's on though. What a banger by Spider. He's played a great game. 7-3. Scrubkilla totally out of this one. Although with a minute left in Scrubkilla's kickoff history, it is always possible. That's a very nice early touch by him. Saw the challenge coming in from Spider and played it past him. What's my Rule 1? It's not my Rule 1, it's the Rule 1, is keeping the ball up on 0 seconds. It's the one and only and always will be Rule 1. Established 2015 players will know. Everybody else might not. They think that a Twitter poll can change what a Rule 1 is. Do you guys think if we had a Twitter poll about whether or not climate change is real, and then it got more no's than yeses, do you think that would change the fact that climate change is real? Nah, it wouldn't. Facts are facts. Doesn't matter what a Twitter poll says. Oh, Scrubkilla's predicting all these early challenges. Well played. Spider might have thrown this one away. See if he can hold it together. I was actually saying at the start of this game that I would like to see Spider play more aggressively, but I didn't mean rush 3 challenges in a row. Oh dear. Scrubkilla all in with over 20 seconds left. What on earth? What was he thinking? I mean, there is obviously a time that you need to go all in, but he had 20 seconds left. I don't think he needed to rush that much. He was probably getting another opportunity to attack. Spider Just wasting time, it would seem. Killa doesn't have any time to waste. Nicely done, actually. Sees the pre-flip. Snipes the bottom corner. Okay, we've got a game. He's got a chance. Does need a kickoff goal, though. What's Scrub going to go for? Ah, yes, the old faithful. Getting around the ball and trying to flip back into it from the far side. That is the kickoff that won Killa so many matches back in the day, but is not going to win him this one. So, one game each, and now we're on to the third one. We will have a winner of this little ranked mini-series at the end of this. Not always the case, but we will this time. Okay, I've got it ready. I'm not spoiling the result. Let's get into it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really enjoying watching these two play. Spider proven to be quite a good match for Killa. That was 2 games, both of them separated by 1 goal, both of them a different victor. And, you know, both players have been adapting. I think Spider did play with much more confidence in that second game. He also tried to put more pressure on Killa, which did end up working very well. But Killa always knows how to come back at the end of a game. He always knows how to step it up. Are we going to get a scoreboard? Nah, well, not right now. Just doing 3 ranked games, you know. This is it. This is the match. This is the one to separate them. Spider bumping Killa, but the shot's off target. It was a clean bump onto Scrub. There's no way that Scrub is recovering from that one. You got to put the shot on. Love that from Killa in the back corner. That's really impressive. Just knows exactly when to turn around, knows exactly when to start recovering to stay relevant in the play. Oh, it looks like Spider's going to get one back, though. Little trip onto Scrub. Put Scrub out of position. That's twice in a row now that Scrub's driven right up to Spider. Faked a challenge and followed it up with a demo attempt. But Spider might start to see that coming now. Oh, what have I done? I've clicked a button that's put us over here. I don't know what that was. Are we on director camera now? What is this? I'm not doing anything. I'm not pressing any buttons. Let's see what happens. I clicked something. I right-clicked by mistake. Let's just leave it and see what happens. I didn't even know there was director camera in replays, but it looks like there might be. Okay. Yeah, that's actually decent camera work. It's not like camera work in 1v1's very hard. You've only got the 2 players. Yeah. Let's leave it on this. Looks pretty cool. We get the nice little kickoff zoom out graphic. Or shot, I should say. Spider, you've got to go for this, right? Nah. I was very much expecting a ceiling play there. I think that playing the ball directly at the net is less likely to work against Scrub. Well, that works though, I guess. Killa is sleeping in the back corner. What on earth was he doing there? It's all well and good to read a fake challenge, but you probably want to stay goal side while doing it. Just in the off chance that it's not a fake challenge, it's a real one. Oh dear, Spider's boost management. Out the window. And the ball's back into his goal. Disappointing game here for both players at times. It's I think so far been the game with the poorest decision making from both. That's a very well done play though. Oh, Scrub got a bit too heavy of a touch on the last hit though. Before that, I loved what we're seeing from him. The delayed touch on the air dribble and the attempted bump, both great ideas. And he does spawn far side. Didn't go for boost before challenging here. Spider with the bump onto him. And cuts the lead in half. 1 goal now. Series score is 1-1. This is it. This is the ace match. Although it wasn't a series. It was 3 ranked games in a row. But, you know, it's exactly the same as a series, really. Because whenever you beat someone in a ranked game, then you lose to them in a ranked game. Or vice versa. And then you get them a 3rd game. You both know that's the game, that's the decider, that's the one that's going to decide who gets the rank points that day. Unless, of course, it's a ranked mismatch and one player's, much lower rated than the other, in which case they might only need to win 30% of the games to stay even. Whoa, what is going on with this camera? What is this? Have you guys seen this crazy camera work? I'm not doing anything, by the way. This is all because I misclicked my right mouse button. That's a 5-5. More. What is going on, Mr. Cameraman? Where are we? What are we doing here? Why are we spinning around in the middle of the circle? In the middle of the pitch. That's not where a car is. It's quite funny. I was just going to leave it on. I have no idea what's going on with these. Scrub's going to be pretty upset about how this run of play is going, though. That's multiple goals against him in quick succession. Trying to go for the wave dash landing on the kickoffs to level out this apparent kickoff disadvantage. Oh, can Scrub find the angle? No, but he will get the rebound. And I like that overall. Very nice setup by Scrub. He saw the early challenge coming in from Spider, played it past him as, you know, objective number one, don't get tackled midair, don't get dunked on. And then once he's got the ball past him, he's just going to figure out, okay, how do I put it into this open net before he gets back? That's on target. And it's in. The Spider didn't even need another touch. Scrubkill has missed it. Bit hesitant to jump into the ball, it would seem. And it's bounced into his net. This has been a disastrous game for Scrub. Probably more mistakes in this one than the other two combined. That's including the one where the ball bounced in over his head. The Spider also quite clinical. Both players have taken their chances exceptionally well. I mean, you don't get a 7-7 game without both players taking their chances quite well. 8-7 now. Insane amount of goals. Are we going to see 10 from both players? I always say this. I always want to see a 20-goal game. The 10-all overtime. That's the dream, really, for 1v1. Scrub should have a reset. Oh, he's going for the bump! No way! Oh, what a goal! Now, that was definitely a position where Spider expected a flip reset. You could see that he dove off the wall as quickly as possible to try and challenge Scrub as he landed on the ball, but Scrub didn't even try and land on the ball. He just went straight past it and smashed Spider out the sky. That's a huge play. Like, top quality read and just as good mechanics as well. Very impressive stuff. And a rare 2-goal lead in this third game here. Might become a 3-goal lead. Scrubkiller's flick has let him down though. He's trying to hold on to this small amount of boost that he's still got so he can keep possession of the ball. Spider with another great early challenge. And he's got a recovery on the ceiling. Oh, did he though? Looks like he didn't get the landing on the ceiling. He tried to get one. And you know, if he did have one, I'm pretty sure he was scoring that. It was either one of two things. Either he didn't get the landing on the ceiling or he decided he didn't even need to use it. Scrubkiller was out of position. Spider pre-flipping into a 50-50. Scrubkiller will be quite happy with that outcome though, because in those positions Spider is definitely dangerous. He's shown us some high quality wall shots, ceiling shots, off the wall plays already in this series. And Scrubkiller definitely has the edge in this game. 3-10-8. No defense whatsoever in this game. Scrubkiller is not slowing down at all. He almost gets an 11th goal. Spider's all over the place. But at least he's managed his boost quite well. He didn't know a lot about this play, but he's avoided just tapping that boost button unnecessarily, which, you know, is very easy to do in those positions. It's quite easy to just jump up, waste 50 boost, and then not really move as a defender in those spots. Spider knows better than that. Bit of a slow shot. And now he has no option except to go straight for a goal here. Air dribble bump is a good choice. And an air dribble is also a good choice apparently, because Spider makes it a 1-goal game. 5 seconds left. Role reversal from the last game. Will it even get a chance on the kickoff? Wow, it's actually extremely similar to how the last game ended. Spider will get one opportunity here, but it's far from easy. Oh, it was doable. This was doable. Let's take a look at what Scrub saw here. Yeah, Scrub really should have paid more attention to this. I think he let his guard down just for a moment. Maybe he didn't realize how quickly Spider was recovering. Yeah, he's just tapping ball cam on and off. Really not an active defensive play. Yeah, that should have been a goal. Spider just messed it up. That very, very easily could have been in a 10-10 overtime that we were hoping for. But it wasn't meant to be. Still though, great games. You guys were saying earlier that Spider's a player who tilts Scrub. I think I can understand why, because Scrub just, he often gets tilted by newer players in the 1v1 scene who he doesn't really know much about. But overall, great games. Very interesting back and forth between these two. Every game 1 goal. Every game very close right until the very end. I'd love to watch more between these two. And yeah, GG's to Spider. Thanks to him for uploading these games using Bacchus mods, auto-upload to ballchasing.com, or else this would not be possible. And yeah, Scrubkiller definitely looking like he's in pretty good form. So that's good to see as well. Always good to see Scrub Killa performing well.